funeral home owner, what do? You have a tough decision to make. You have a lot of very tough decisions to make. You are overstaffed. You have a lot of people that work with you that you really like and care about, and I'm sure they do a really good job. But I am saying if you're going into this funeral profession, I believe that you need to know your worth out the gate. I'm not saying that you should go in and say that you're worth $300,000 because that's ridiculous. But I do know that funeral homes in Kentucky specifically, they are paying a wage for some that is close to poverty. I don't know anybody that can get by in this economy at a $35,000 annual salary. And this is the kicker. This is the thing that's even more tough is they're working 60, 70 hours a week. You are working 60, 70 hours a week. You're on call at night. That time, if on salary, is not necessarily accounted for. Most homes are not accounting for that. They're not offering that as overtime because, well, you're not technically going out on the death call all the time. So therefore, it's this weird thing. And funeral home owners, for the most part, have good intentions. Funeral home owners also aren't necessarily business-minded individuals. They have done a good job. They've taken care of families. So what's going to happen when the family pays the bill? They'll have money in the bank and people will keep calling them. They don't necessarily have any business savvy whatsoever. Funeral home owners were doing everything. And then as the population grew and as their business grew, they realized, wow, I'm burnt out. I need help. So they bring more on. There's a lot of balances and nuances that come into play. What I mean is there's this tough place that the profession is. It requires a lot of time and work and effort. Therefore, it should require a higher wage for those that are carrying out those tasks. And those of you who are going into this profession or considering it, this is in no way saying don't do it because you won't get paid enough. No, this is simply saying, hey, be mindful of the value that you bring. Work your ass off, yes, and realize that you do have to earn your stripes. Yes, don't go in entitled, but also realize you have a livelihood to make. You have bills yourself to pay. And don't go in there saying, oh, I just want to get my foot in the door, because then you're setting yourself up. It's a tough conversation to have, just like in the arrangement room whenever you're talking about pricing with families. And some of you are going to be defensive.